Venturing into the woods alone at night can be terrifying. But what happens when you encounter someone or something you'd rather never meet? Like this first encounter that has been shared by Lindsay, the creator behind the YouTube channel Phantomette, a space dedicated to exploring the haunted, the abandoned, and the unexplained. On her channel, she dives deep into forgotten locations and eerie histories, always in search of the truth behind the world's lingering mysteries. In the video she shared on August 1st, 2022, Lindsay sets off on a chilling exploration alongside her friend Chris. Their destination? An abandoned house infamously known as the Canned Heat House, once owned by a member of the iconic band Canned Heat. The location holds a dark piece of rock history. It was within these very walls that band member Alan Wilson was found dead in September 1970, the result of an overdose. To this day, it remains unclear whether his death was a tragic accident or something far more sinister. Lindsay and Chris went to this location, hoping to connect with Alan's spirit, drawn by the house's heavy reputation and the rumors that his presence still lingers. But what they encountered inside turned out to be far more disturbing than anything they expected.
Me and Chris are about to head over there. Hopefully we can get in and let's go adventure, see what we can find.
Hopefully we find the place.
Alright guys, so at this point we are parked on the side of the road. It's a little walk over to where we saw the bridge. So hopefully that's the right spot and everything goes smooth. Okay guys, we finally made it to the house. We are here. It was a sketchy way down, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the house looks like. So there's a mattress out here, so I'm thinking, I wonder if people stay here sometimes.
Up until this point, everything was going according to plan. Lindsay and Chris had made it to the house and began their investigation, setting up their ghost hunting equipment in hopes of reaching out to the spirit of Alan Wilson. As they explored the decaying building, their focus was locked entirely on the paranormal. But in their determination to connect with the other side, they almost forgot one crucial possibility: that they might not be alone. Not in a spiritual sense, but in a physical one. And soon, they would deeply regret letting their guard down.
You heard that?
He threw stuff in his car.
Do not try to like that.
Okay, but like, I'm not getting a good feeling.
No.
We should use it.
Yeah, so we just heard. I think so. I don't know, it was dark, but I might have been recording, but dude, we gotta get out of here. There's something here. There's something here. I swear to God.
We have to go.
We have to go. This is it. We gotta get out of here.
10:21 to 11:25. Fortunately, the people circling the house seemed too preoccupied with their own business to notice Lindsay and Chris hiding. And eventually, they drove off. But the unsettling fact that strangers were lurking around such a remote and eerie place made the entire situation feel even more dangerous. Even though the coast appeared clear, the threat of someone with bad intentions returning at any moment was too real to ignore. Not wanting to push their luck, the two hurried back through the overgrown property, nerves on edge. On the way to their car, more voices echoed in the distance, signs that others had shown up and were possibly hanging around the house for their own unsettling reasons. Lindsay and Chris didn't wait around to find out. They jumped into the car and drove off, shaken but safe, and with an experience they wouldn't forget anytime soon. While Lindsay and Chris managed to get away just in time, not everyone is that lucky. In fact, our next explorer faced his own close call, this time completely alone in one of Australia's most notorious abandoned asylums. Shared on the YouTube channel Urban Exploration, best known for its short-form content showcasing abandoned places, the creator remains anonymous, likely due to the fact that many of the locations visited aren't exactly legal to enter. But for now, let's refer to him as Mark. In this video, shared on March 3rd, 2025, Mark goes solo to explore one of Australia's most haunted, abandoned, insane asylums, Kenmore Asylum. After sitting empty for over 20 years, the building has slowly crumbled into decay, which only piqued Mark's curiosity further. But while urban exploration can offer fascinating and even beautiful glimpses into forgotten history, it doesn't come without risk, as Mark was about to find out for himself.
You have to be really careful because there's heaps of stories about the caretaker who apparently lives on site and he's really aggressive. He's threatened to shoot people before. So that's just something I have to be mindful of, and I'm here by myself, which means I just have to be extra cautious. But here is one of the main buildings. Oh, here we go. Beauty. Oh wow. Gosh, bathrooms. Old filing cabinet. Please call me if you're thinking of selling your property. Just heard a thump from upstairs. I'm not about that life, especially not while I'm here by myself.
Although Mark is exploring alone, he starts off feeling fairly comfortable. Still, with rumors circulating about an aggressive caretaker sent to patrol the property, he knows better than to take any unnecessary risks. He makes his way through several of the crumbling buildings, and everything seems to be going smoothly. Apart from a strange sound he heard early on in the first building, and the eerie atmosphere that hangs around. But driven by curiosity, Mark continues deeper into the asylum grounds. That is, until things suddenly take a turn for the worse.
Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh my god, I can't believe I just touched that. I'm 90% sure, but someone correct me if I'm wrong, that that's a laxative that you stick up your ass and you squeeze it in and then you just poop. I'm 90% sure that's what that's for. And these look kind of new, and there's a lot of them. I've also cut myself on something, some glass or something. Oh Jesus, that scared the balls off me. Infectious waste. That's a bit devious. Oh my god, another one! Praa. This is an old gazebo. Sure, maybe they would take the patients out here and have some outside time. Oh my gosh. That alarm has just been triggered by someone. Those alarms only get triggered when someone walks by it. Those alarms only trigger if someone walks past it.
It was already a bold move from Mark to continue his exploration after hearing the alarm twice. But when it went off again a little while later, not triggered by himself, it became clear he wasn't alone on the property. He waited in silence, scanning the direction the alarm had come from. And then, in the distance, he spotted someone walking straight toward him. That was his sign. It was time to go. Mark quickly and quietly made his way off the property, managing to slip away without being seen. It was a close call, but he got out safely. Would you have stayed just as calm as Mark in a situation like that? Or would you have run the moment that alarm went off? While Mark managed to walk away unscathed, not every explorer has that same luck. Just a few weeks earlier, a very different adventure unfolded, this time inside a decaying prison, where two friends quickly realized they weren't as alone as they thought. And that clip comes from Chris, the creator behind the YouTube channel, who is Chris McGregor. From haunted locations and abandoned sites to wild challenges and randonautica adventures, his content is all about diving headfirst into the unknown. In this particular video, shared on April 10th, 2025, Chris teams up with his friend Mo to explore an abandoned prison, a massive site, rich in history and now crumbling with decay. What they expected was a cool experience exploring forgotten architecture. But what they got was something entirely different.
Basically, prisoners were kept here after almost finishing their sentences, and prisoners that were actually trusted by the government to not run away or do anything bad. And what they would do here is they would teach them how to integrate into society. So this was a prison, like a colony prison. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Interesting.
That's probably so much dirty shit. That was a chicken coop, my friend.
Huh.
And back down here, they probably had... there's a loose thing over there. Let's go down there and check that out. So, off camera, Chris and I just heard a vehicle. There's no roads getting up here. Like, you guys saw my drone footage.
Yeah.
There's nothing up here. There's only one road up, which it's impossible to drive up unless you have a snowmobile. But it didn't sound like a snowmobile. And we keep hearing some random whistling.
Yeah.
It's coming from that side. The actual main building side. But keep in mind, we haven't looked in the house yet. Let's go look in the house.
Okay. Oh.
Although the strange sounds put them slightly on edge, Chris and Mo didn't think much of it at first. They chose to ignore it and continued their exploration. For a while, things seemed quiet. Lost in the awe of the massive, decaying property, the earlier sounds faded from their minds. But as they made their way to one of the larger buildings on the site, they came across something unusual.
Okay. Oh, it's changed.
What the...
Okay, there's a bunch of clothes laid out on the bed. That was not like that. That's crazy. This looks different to me because I came at nighttime. Look at this, there's like a red shirt, a jean shirt. Is that Wednesday Addams? That looks like a Wednesday Addams dress.
Or a nun?
I heard something outside. I heard movement outside.
I did too.
Outfit there.
Little
Shows us
kid,
cool.
yeah.
I want to get the hell out of this building. There's something sketchy about this. Let's leave.
Feeling increasingly uneasy, Chris and Mo hesitated, but their curiosity outweighed their fear. They decided to stay on the property, though now far more cautious than before. In hindsight, that might not have been the best decision.
Hate to say it, but
Does that sound come from in here or downstairs?
I don't know.
There's a downstairs.
I'm gonna head
How about we
downstairs.
split up? I'll be up here. You go down there. I'll wait at this window. Right?
Okay.
And then you check downstairs. Since you haven't been there yet, I've already been there. If anything, if you do encounter her, just like scream at me and I'll come running.
The best I can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. 45 to 4.
Mo!
You get the door.
He was just trying to get in the building. He's here. He chased after me. I jumped out the fucking window. Get out now.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Come on. Get fucking here.
I can't. There's no fucking place to hide in here. This guy's pissed.
This was no longer a fun exploration. Chris must have feared for his life. Hearing footsteps drawing closer, he hid in silence, hoping whoever it was wouldn't discover he was in the building too. The tension was unbearable, but after what felt like an eternity, the sound stopped. And as soon as it felt remotely safe, Chris knew he had to leave, and fast.
Fucking hell.
Luckily, Chris made it out safely, shaken to his core, but unharmed. As soon as he reunited with Mo, the two didn't waste a second and left the property behind. Whoever that man was, and whatever his intentions may have been, everything about the encounter felt wrong, eerie, dangerous, and far from a coincidence. This experience left more questions than answers, and it's one that Chris won't be forgetting anytime soon. Would you dare explore a place like this, with the possibility of someone lurking just out of sight? Chris and Mo's terrifying encounter was a chilling reminder that not all danger comes from the supernatural. But for Stella and Monica, the line between ghost stories and real-life horror was about to blur even further on this exploration. Shared on the YouTube channel Project Darkside, Stella and Monica document their daring explorations into the paranormal, often venturing into some of the most eerie and unsettling locations you can imagine. And in the video they shared on November 26, 2020, things took an unexpected and intense turn. This time, Stella and Monica set their sights on the infamous Hotel Praa, once a symbol of luxury and grandeur, located in the Dejvice neighborhood of Prague, Czech Republic. Built in 1981, this massive structure had hosted political elites and international guests during its prime. But after falling into disuse, it has stood abandoned for years, slowly decaying into something far more sinister. Local rumors suggest that the hotel is haunted, with strange noises and shadowy figures reported by the few who dare enter. But as unnerving as that already sounds, it wasn't the ghost stories that posed the biggest danger during this exploration. Stella and Monica were about to discover that sometimes the real threats inside abandoned places are very much alive.
So we are back in Praa.
Yeah, we tried to enter the church without staying, but yeah, mission impossible. But
Fuck it. Shit, sorry.
Stella and Monica begin wandering through the vast, crumbling halls of the former luxury hotel. Armed with their equipment, they attempt to communicate with whatever entities might still linger behind. And soon enough, they begin receiving strange signs, muffled noises, faint knocks, and temperature drops that seem to follow them from room to room. The two can't shake the growing sensation that they're not alone, that something or someone is watching them. At first, they chalk it up to the spirits rumored to haunt the place, but as the atmosphere grows heavier and more oppressive, they begin to question what's really going on. The sounds they're hearing don't feel paranormal, they feel human, like someone deliberately hiding in the shadows. That's when paranoia creeps in, and they decide to call a close friend for backup. But even after he arrives, the feeling of being watched doesn't go away. In fact, it intensifies.
Am I tripping or what?
I don't fucking know.
Что твой цигар?
Thank you.
А? 2 минути цигар работает.
I'm sorry, guys. I need cigarettes. It's at the attic. It's right above us. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I was flashing light toward you.
It's okay, it's okay. I don't know.
I know, I can hear it. Did you just stop?
Stop, wait, why?
The noises, it stopped.
Yes.
Another hole to the attic.
Yeah, well, it's small attic, but that shit, what I saw, it's, what the fuck? I mean, guys, please, if you saw the black thing on the left side, at the end,
I'm gonna mark it in the video.
Yeah. If you see it too,
Just slow down. the
please
video.
tell me and do slow-mo or something. I don't know. That was the room. Why did they put the sticks there?
They did it in the other room too. I don't know.
What's that? What does that mean? I mean,
I have no idea.
if you know what this means, please can you tell us?
I'm gonna make a sound now.
Oh, look at the moon. See? It's so bright.
It's so beautiful.
Wait. Maybe I could. Oh, it's. Yeah, I see. Ah, good. Okay. Sorry, Eddie. Okay. Fuck. Fuck.
I'm sorry, I was flashing light toward you.
It's okay, it's okay. I don't know.
I know, I can hear it. Did you just stop?
Sorry, Eddie. Fuck. Fuck.
Stop.
Oh, that's just. Oh my god.
Possible this time?
Hello?
Što neko zajebava s nama? Halo?
Is anybody getting with us? That's the meaning. Hello?
The sounds from upstairs grew louder. It was too deliberate, too physical to be explained away by the wind or the building settling. They called out, but the silence that followed was even more unnerving than the noise. Not a single voice, not a single sign of acknowledgement. Just silence. Their instincts screamed at them to leave, but the curiosity that brought them here, along with the chance this might still be paranormal, held them back. But the longer they stayed, the worse it got. Every shadow seemed to move, every sound felt closer, and that overwhelming feeling of being hunted, not by a ghost, but by someone flesh and blood, became impossible to ignore.
Hello? Okay, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. That was down. That was down. Fuck this. Should we go in the basement?
Yeah. Check it over.
Hello?
Sorry, but I'm gonna use something. They both, I was focusing on something else. I was talking, and they saw someone just going like.
Yeah, the shadow.
behind the wall.
Something was
So-
here. So, listen. I don't know.
Shake.
Fuck. What the fuck? 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 What was that? What was that? What was that?
They had already reached their breaking point, but even as they hurried through the cold, crumbling halls, the sounds persisted. It felt as if whatever had been stalking them through that building didn't want them to leave. They rushed outside, breathless and shaking, not daring to look back. And once they made it to safety, only one question lingered in their minds. What was really causing all those sounds? Was it one of the spirits rumored to still haunt the ruins of Hotel Praa, forever tied to the decaying luxury of its past? Or was there someone else in the building that night? Someone alive, but lurking just out of sight? As Lindsay and Chris left the unsettling shadows of Hotel Praa, the question of what truly haunted those halls remained unanswered. But the world is full of places with restless histories, and Adam was about to face his own chilling encounter. Adam is an adventurer with a passion for exploring the world's most bizarre and breathtaking places, which he documents on his YouTube channel, Adam Mark Explores. From forgotten water parks to decaying mansions that are said to be haunted, Adam seeks out locations rich in history and mystery. In this video, Adam visits one of the UK's most well-known and allegedly haunted houses, 30 East Drive. This house became infamous after the Pritchard family, who once lived there, reported years of disturbing activity, particularly centered around their daughter, Diane. After they moved out in the 1970s, the house has remained empty, but not quiet. On January 22, 2024, Adam decided to spend the night there to experience it for himself. What started as a typical exploration would soon turn into something far more unsettling than he had anticipated.
Okay, explorers, so we have finally made it. We are here at 30 East Drive. I don't know if this place has ever been investigated solo before. This could be a first, but we are going to give it our best try. Hopefully, being on my own, it will give us the best results. This house is one of the most famous, most well-known and most active houses in the whole of the UK. We do have a full list of history. We do have the full list of 288 different incidents that have all been recorded, caught and witnessed. This place is absolutely insane, going off first vibes. I feel like this is going to be such an insane night. You can touch this piano. You can touch the green light. I've got some more equipment you could touch.
Between.
Okay guys, so we have REM pod in the hallway. We have the K2 on the rocking chair. We have cat balls all around on the mantle, sofa and Joe's chair. And we also have the music box in the kitchen, in the dining room, and we have torches just in case they want to play some old school tricks with the torches. So we're going to turn that on now. I'm going to turn the spirit talker on. That's just settling down. But I just heard something move in the kitchen. Do have the wide angle camera there, hopefully it should pick it up.
Although Adam came prepared for whatever the night might bring, the tension inside the house was undeniable. From the moment he stepped through the door, something felt off, an unease he couldn't quite shake. And soon, it became clear that his instincts weren't wrong.
Okay, guys. Okay. Hallway. Yo. Stairs. Come on now. Don't be going shy on me. Can you move any of the equipment now? Or you're a bamba clat? There was a knock in the hallway, and then it sounded like one of the steps on the stairs. I'm thinking maybe have they gone upstairs, because none of this equipment is doing nothing now, and the voices have gone pretty quiet. So I'm thinking maybe head up there, see if we can get anything.
There was definitely something about the atmosphere in the house, and Adam could feel it. He mentioned having a strong sense that whatever presence was lingering there had moved upstairs. So, without hesitation, he followed.
But I just heard something come from one of the bedrooms. If there's anyone up there, do that again. Make that noise again. Where did that noise come from? It was quite clear as well.
For the rest of the exploration, Adam focused on the upper floor, using his equipment in an attempt to make contact. He received multiple responses, although many were difficult to interpret, only adding to the mystery and raising more questions in his mind. So, what do you think? Was there truly something paranormal inside one of the UK's most haunted houses? Or were the strange sounds simply a result of the building's age and decay? We'll leave that up to you to decide. One thing's certain, this is a night Adam won't soon forget. Adam's night ended with more questions than answers. Was it truly the paranormal, or just the eerie sounds of an old, forgotten house? Whatever the truth, his experience left a lasting impression. But not all strange encounters happen inside haunted mansions. Sometimes the unexplained shows up where you least expect it, like right next door. just as in this last clip from the YouTube channel Kentucky Boy 22, where a quiet getaway took an unexpected and eerie twist. Kentucky Boy 22 typically features music videos, presumably made with friends. But the video he posted on March 21st, 2023, was something entirely different. While on a quiet getaway with his wife, staying at a vacation home they had rented for the week, something unusual caught their eye: a flickering light at what appeared to be an abandoned house next door. At first, it didn't seem like anything out of the ordinary, until they noticed a strange figure standing beside the building. It was eerie enough that his wife decided to pull out her phone and start recording.
I say motion light and it goes off. I ain't gonna do it no more. Yep. That's what happens. I have proof now. Keep your ghost over there, please.
As you can hear her say in the video, it appears to be a motion-activated light. But what makes it truly unsettling is what happens next. When the light switches off, a loud banging sound can be heard coming from the same direction. Whether it was caused by an animal, a person, or something else entirely, it clearly caught them off guard.
I ain't gonna do it no more. Yep. That's what happens. I have proof now. Keep your ghost over there, please. I ain't gonna do it no more. Yep. That's what happens. I have proof now. Keep your ghost over there, please.
The figure they captured on camera was unlike anything the couple had seen before. In the description, they mentioned that during their entire stay, they hadn't seen a single person near that house, making it likely that it was truly abandoned. So what do you think this strange figure could have been? Was it responsible for the flickering light and the loud banging noise? Or was it all just a coincidence? One thing is certain: the couple was left shaking and convinced that something unexplainable was going on at that house. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Now that was all for today, folks. If you enjoyed these horrifying clips, subscribe to my channel and click to see more on the video on screen.